Hey, I hope you are all fine. Welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss about objects in JavaScript. So objects is a very fundamental concept in JavaScript. We can say object as a collection of many properties. So in objects we can define properties as key and the key having some key value. We can say it as a property in a property in object. So in today video we will discuss about these topics: defining object, assessing object properties, adding properties, updating properties, deleting properties, how to iterate the object, cloning of object.keys is a very important method, and object.entries is also a very important method. Let's see in this today video. So let's defining object. So how we can define objects? We can define object in three ways. We will discuss step by step. So let's move toward our first step, that is called traditional methods. So here we can say as the const person. This is a variable, and we can define using this parenthesis object. And the our first key is first name equals John, and the our second key is last name as Dio. So let's console.log person. So let's run it. So we can run it using node into object.js. So here we can see that uh, first name is equal to John and last name as Dio. So let's move toward our second method, that is called using word new. So we can say at const fruits equal to new object. So we can say that fruit dot name equals fruit dot name equals banana, and the second one is fruits dot sweetness equal to 20. So in this way we can define much properties as we want. So here we can console the fruits. Okay, so let's run it. So here we can say their name is banana and sweetness is equal to 20. So in this way we can define our object. So let's move toward our third topic. So the const our third method is using a constructor So here we build a constructor that is in the shape of function. So we can say as const person2 equals function into which we can say some parameters. Here by using we can create a object using a function. So let's create a function to build and then build its constructor to call it. So we can say as function name person 2, and then we can take here some parameters. Our first parameter is name, second parameter is age, and third parameter is gender. Okay, so let this dot name is equals name. This dot name is equal to name. So here name is the name of the property that is key, and this name is the key value. So then this dot age is equal to age. So here we can see this age is the key and this age is the key value. So then this dot gender equals gender. Okay, so let's console it and see its output. So we can say as person2 and then run it, and we can say it as a function. So there is a function that is person2. So here we can pass some parameters in it. So firstly the name is we can say it as at Ali, and then the second one is age is 25 and gender is male. So let's see it. Oh, I'm sorry for that. Just a minute. We can name it as const Ali person equals new. So new is used to build a constructor. So let console dot log Ali person. So there we see that the person2 is name Ali, age 25 and gender is male. So let's create another const Ahmed person equals new person equals new person equals new person 2 and name is Ahmed, age is 34 and gender is male. Let console Ahmed person. So here is the output of our second object. In this way we can build multiple objects and which saves our time than other both methods, traditional method and this method. So here I have to add one more thing, using functions inside any object. So let's make a function within the traditional object. So we can say as greet into function. Okay, so we can say here the console dot log, and we can say as hello concatenation, and then it's first this dot first name. Okay, let's call that function here. So we can say it as object name is person dot greet. So function parentheses, we can remove the console statement and let's see its output. So here we can say that hello John. Okay, so here we can see how to call a function within the object. Let's moving towards the assessing object properties. So this method is mainly uh, built on the traditional methods. So in this video we will discuss about the traditional method, and in coming videos we will discuss about the operation on other methods. So let's move through it, going through it. So how to assess object properties. So you can see how to assess a function within an object. So let's see how to assess a first name. So we can say as console.log and person dot key, that is first name. So here we can see as John. Okay, and uh, this is how we can assess. And the other method is console dot log. We can say as person into these parentheses, this is the index. So here we can see as the last name. So let's reconsole it, and here we can see as the John is the first name and Joe is the last name. So let's move toward our next topic, that is adding properties. Adding properties. So how to add a properties within the existing object? So we can say as a person dot age equals 45. So we can add a new property using this. The person is the object and the age is a new property and 45 is its value. Let's console it, console.log person. So let's take it here. We can say as John Joe and new property as age, and greet is our function in it. So this is how we can add the properties in it. So let's move toward the updating of properties. Updating properties. So we can update the properties by simply say as the person dot first name equals Ali. Okay, so let's console it, console dot log person. So here we can say as the updated first name as Ali. So let's we can see how to update, and then we can move toward the deleting of properties. Deleting, deleting properties. So here we can delete the column age, or let's delete the last. So we can delete person dot last name and console dot log person. So let's see, and here we can see no last name in it. So this way we can delete it, remove it, and let's move to our next topic without wasting our time, that is iterating the object. Iterating the object. So we can use for in loop for iteration. So we can say as for let key in person, let key in person, and we can console dot log into. Let's first print key and concatenate it with that, and then with key into person. So let's run it and see it. So this is how the first name, create, and age. So we can use here off. Sorry, here one mistake I am facing. This is in, and this is the person into key. This is how we can run it. So here we can see as first name is equal to Ali, greet is equal to function hello, the start first name and 45. Here we can console the whole object. Here so this in this way we can iterate our object. So let's move toward the cloning of objects. So uh, cloning of object. So we can clone it into, we can say as the console person3 equals to spread. This is the spread operator, and we can say it as the person, and we have to embed into the parentheses like that. Okay, let's console dot log console.log person 3 is person 3 is person 3. So let's see its output. So we can say here the person 3's first name is Ali, greet. This is the cloning method. So let's create another object. We can say as same as, we can say it as person 2. We can say it as Ali. We can say it as Ahmed. Okay, so we can concatenate two operators using spread operator. So here is the person 2. So reinitialize this, and we can say it here as person 3 is first name is equal to Ali, greet is equal to function, and age is equal to 45, or last name is equal to Ahmed. This forms a combined project and make it here. Okay, so let's move toward our next topic, that is object dot keys. So we can say it as let key is equal to object dot keys and console dot log key. So let's initialize this. Sorry. So we can say object dot keys into person. So here we reinitialize this, and we see these keys: first name, greet, and age. Okay, so let's take entries. Let entry equal to object dot entries into person, and we can console dot log into entry. So let rerun this, and we can say here as first name is equal to Ali, grade is equal to function, and age is equal to 45. So today we will done here. Please keep your questions in the comment box. I will try to answer it and clear your questions. This will helpful in your studies, in your programming career. Thank you so much for watching this video.